In this video, we'll explore another side of the sports world. Spectacular moments of victory will certainly always be remembered, but sometimes defeats and heart-wrenching moments are also etched in our memories. Who can forget Ronaldo's tears when experiencing a bitter defeat in the Euro 2004 final against Greece? Or Messi's tears when failing to execute a penalty kick in the final match against Chile? In this video, we'll witness such heart-touching moments and many more emotional moments. Whether you love or hate the Yankees, we can't deny the heaviness of the loss caused by Mariano Rivera's departure. For 17 seasons, Rivera spent his time as a closer for the Yankees. And he's known as one of the best closers in MLB history. He's won 5 World Series titles and appeared in 13 All-Star games. On September 26, 2013, Rivera had his very emotional final game. He was also honored by his teammates Andy Pettitte and Derek Jeter. The most touching moment was when Rivera walked out of the stadium. He received hugs from all the players, and tears flowed uncontrollably following the roar of the crowd filling the stadium. It was an incredibly emotional end to a career journey and a touching farewell to one of the true heroes in the world of baseball.
I know this. He's going to be one tough act to follow.
The fans out cheering. I'm surprised by that, and the players are telling him not.
In 2014, Kevin Durant was awarded the NBA MVP title, and the moment was adorned with a truly emotional speech. Tears flowed as Durant immediately greeted his mother sitting amidst the crowd of spectators. And when he shared his life story as the son of a single, hard-working mother, his emotions ran even deeper. This beautiful speech makes us feel like calling our mothers right away and thanking them for all the sacrifices and love they've given us. In addition to mothers, we also can't forget the struggle of a father figure, just like the one experienced by Derek Redmond, a talented sprinter from England. Unfortunately, he had to swallow a bitter pill when an injury shattered his career. While competing in the 1992 Olympics, his hamstring suddenly tore, causing him to fall. With patience and perseverance, Redmond limped back towards the finish line. What made this moment so extraordinary was when his father, without hesitation, stepped onto the track, bypassing security guards, to provide incredible support to his son. It was a truly touching sight and provided inspiration to all who witnessed it. This epic moment remains etched in memory as one of the most remarkable and inspiring moments in Olympic history. There's also the moment of a father's tears when achieving a proud victory in front of his children. This happened to Roger Federer when winning Wimbledon for the 8th time. He appeared very happy, trying to remain composed. But he could no longer contain his emotions upon seeing his children amidst the crowd of spectators.
Ray Allen, and now Stephen Curry, and an emotional hug here.
Is there a more touching father-child relationship story than Brett Favre's? Just one day after his father's passing, Brett decided to still play on December 22, 2003. Seeing Favre walk onto the field and dedicating the game to his father alone is enough to tug at our hearts. But Favre created an even more emotional moment when making throws for 399 yards and recording 4 touchdowns. This is not just an ordinary sporting achievement, but also a testament to the strength of humanity in overcoming sorrow and moving forward. Switching to soccer. The event when Brazil lost 7-1 to Germany can be considered touching or ridiculous, depending on which perspective you look at it. On July 8, 2014, Brazil faced Germany in the semi-final match of the FIFA World Cup 2014. Certainly, this match was highly anticipated by the home supporters. However, what happened on the field shattered the hearts of Brazilian fans into pieces. Germany scored 7 goals against Julio Cesar, crushing the hopes of the home supporters in an instant. Many media outlets describe this defeat as the biggest disaster in World Cup history, and it truly became an unforgettable moment in football history. Many football fans shed tears when Zlatan Ibrahimovic announced his retirement. According to Ibrahimovic himself, even the gods wept at that moment. During his speech, Ibra announced his retirement with tears streaming down his face. The entire stadium audience couldn't hold back their emotions during this emotional moment. If football has Ibrahimovic, then in the world of athletics, there's Usain Bolt. However, unlike Ibra, who ended his career proudly, Bolt had to end his career due to injury. And he failed to deliver a championship medal because he fell in his final match. When Bolt tried to rise from the track, the entire audience greeted him with very emotional cheers. Bolt tried to respond to the cheers by getting up and walking. He refused the wheelchair assistance from the medical team. Next, let's go back to the year 1980 when the United States was experiencing a period of turmoil. With a struggling economy, hostage crises, and escalating tensions due to the Cold War. In the same year, the U.S. hockey team faced a great challenge when they went up against the heavily favored Soviet Union hockey team in the Winter Olympics. The game was filled with high tension and undeniable suspense. However, the U.S. managed to achieve a historic victory with a score of 4-3. This victory continues to be remembered to this day as one of the most iconic moments in Uncle Sam's history. The next American hero is Kerri Strug. In the 1996 Olympics, Strug was America's only hope for a gold medal. However, in her first attempt, she failed and landed badly, resulting in an ankle injury. But then hope arose. With tears still in her eyes, Strug was ready for her second vault. She ran and executed an incredible jump, and amazingly, she did it with only one foot. It was a display of extraordinary patriotism and courage. Although all gold medals are the same, Strug's medal will always have a slightly different shine. The Olympics are sometimes not just about being winners, but also about being human. Like long-distance runners Abe D'Agostino from the United States and Nikki Hamblin from New Zealand, who were involved in an extraordinary moment while competing in the preliminary round of the women's 5,000 meters at the 2016 Olympics. Hamblin and D'Agostino started the race well. However, midway through the race, a collision incident shook the audience when Hamblin, D'Agostino, and Jennifer Wenth were involved in an accident. Wenth decided to continue the race, while D'Agostino did something remarkable by stopping her run to help Hamblin stand up. She also encouraged her to continue the race. However, moments later, D'Agostino felt pain in her leg due to the unintentional incident. Hamblin, seeing her rival fall on the track, in turn offered assistance. In fact, Hamblin forgot her desire to run fast to reach the finish line. The New Zealand runner waited for D'Agostino, who ran slowly to the finish line. The story of kindness and solidarity on the track shows that in races there is more than just a medal race. There is a human connection that unites us all, and that moment will always be remembered as an inspiring example in the world of sports.